Setting goals and making plans for the new year is like a journey that you are taking. You are at a place and you want to get somewhere, and while going on that journey you will meet traffic, you will meet road signs, you will meet stops, detours and all that. In this video I'm going to walk you through how to set goals and create new year plans that work as you plan your year 2020, and we're starting right now. Hi, I'm Dayo Samuel. If you want to make more money with less stress, less fear and less anxiety, start now by subscribing below and you'll be on your way. In this video I'm going to walk you through 3 steps to take to set and accomplish your new year goals, most especially as you plan the new year that is coming. And if you watch till the end, I'm going to give you the chance to actually take a bigger training that's going to go deeper into everything I'm going to share in this particular video. Okay, so the first thing, if you want to set and accomplish your new year goals, there are 3 things you need to do. Now, setting a goal and accomplishing it is like going on a journey, just as I am on a journey right now. So the first thing when it comes to setting and accomplishing goals is that you need to first of all identify where you are. You need to identify where exactly you are, and by where you are I'm talking about your current reality. So it's like you are going from here to a different place. Of course, you need to first of all identify that this is where you are before you can begin that journey. Now, what usually happens, of course, because this is the time that a lot of people set goals, this is the time that a lot of people set out that, okay, next year I want to do this, I want to do that, and most people just set their goals in a vacuum. So they just basically just set a goal that they just feel like, okay, next year I want to accomplish this, this year I want to accomplish that, and there is really no complete picture to the goals they are setting. So it's just like they just pick one aspect of their lives and then set a goal for that aspect. Of course, they can accomplish it, but usually it happens that they accomplish it at the expense of other things that they could have done. Now, as I mentioned, when you are going on a journey, you see road signs, you will see stop signs, you will see car park signs, you will see different signs on your way to where you're going. The question is this: do you usually pay attention to that? So the first thing when it comes to you setting a goal for the new year is to first of all become crystal clear on where you are. So if I ask you right now, what's your current reality? Where are you currently at in terms of that goal? So if you're setting a financial goal, for example, you need to identify exactly this is how much you have, this is what's in your bank account, this is what's in your savings account, this is what is in your investment, this is what is in perhaps maybe your ATM, your debit account, your current account, your savings account, this is what you have as a liquid account or whatever. You need to have that information. You need to become crystal clear on your current reality. And here's what usually happens, because if you become clearer on your current reality, it becomes easier to project what would be an ideal vision, what will become an ideal kind of what I say result. So you are going from where you are, your current reality, to a particular result, to a particular ideal result that you want to accomplish. So you need to become clear on the current reality. That will now shape what your results will look like as you set your new year plans and as you set your goals. Now that you are clear on your current reality, you need to now identify what would be an ideal result that you want to create. And by ideal result, I'm basically referring to, okay, so first you need to identify what is that result you want to accomplish. And by result you want to accomplish, you want to get very, very clear on that as well. So what is the best idea? What is the result you want to create by creating your new year goal? What is the kind of result you want to create? So by result, I mean, of course they talk about smart goals. You want to, but I'm not talking about smart goals here actually. So you want to become clear, like, okay, so exactly what is that thing, specific thing I want to actually accomplish in the new year. So using the example of a financial goal again, you want to say, okay, if I'm going to say I want to set financial goals, how much do I want to make And of course, when it comes to using the full spectrum of your life, you want to consider, okay, in my relationships, how much will I need? In my business, how much will I need to make? In this area, what do I need to make? In that area, how much do I need to have in order to actually have the kind of quality of life that I need to make the next year a better year for myself? Now, once you answer that question of your reality and then the kind of result you want to create, the next thing you want to look at going forward. So the next question you want to now begin to look at going forward is the question of what is going to be the roadblock, what is going to stand in between you and that result. So if you consider it that you are going on a journey, you are at a place, you want to get to somewhere, but of course, because every journey takes a couple of detours, a couple of bus stops, you need to get to certain road signs, cross certain bridges. In fact, in some cases, you will need to take transport. So imagine if you don't identify the exact place you are going, you'll practically just be going anywhere belle face. So if the direction is this way and where you need to get to is perhaps maybe somewhere farther than that, you will most likely just be heading the place that your stomach faces, kind of, and that usually results in you wasting a lot of time, wasting a lot of energy, and you are not getting the quality of result that you want to actually get. Now, how do you avoid that? You need to identify exactly what is the roadblock standing between the current reality and the result you want to create for yourself. So what is the roadblock that may stand between you? So in the using the metaphor of traveling, first it means that you need to identify where are you going to take the transport from, and between going from where you want to take transport from, are you going to meet some traffic on your way? If you're not going to meet some traffic on your way, then are you going to take a bike, or you are going to take a bus, or you are going to take Uber, or you are going to use Taxify, or maybe you are going to use O-Ride, for example. So you need to be clear on the one that will actually get you to where you are going. So case in point, today I was coming over to this place that I came just now. I actually came to somewhere here to do something around here, and when I was coming, when I was on the bridge, I didn't observe any traffic at all. So in my mind, I felt like, okay, it's okay. It looks like the road is clear. I can actually jump on any available vehicle that will take me there. But then as I was getting closer to where I wanted to take vehicle, I just decided, wait, what if I decide to use perhaps O-Ride and just take bike to where I'm going? And that was how I switched from just going to any vehicle and picked bike. And you know the funny thing that happened? There was heavy traffic along the way that was way beyond where I started the journey from. So if I hadn't thought of that, and if I hadn't made a change of plans, imagine I would have probably been stuck on the way, still trying to get here without even getting here in time and on time. So that's what I mean by, first of all, identify the current reality. Second, identify the result you want to create. Then pay attention and look for all the roadblocks that may stand in between where you are and where you want to get to. So it's a good thing to say that I'm going to go from where I am to where I want to get to, but you also need to consider what are the things that are going to serve as roadblocks in between where you are and where you want to get to. Now that brings me to the point that I need to make here. Exactly how to overcome those roadblocks is what I want to share with you in a training that I'm putting up next week. And I want you to join me. Perhaps next week, I'm referring to Thursday, December 12, and it's going to be happening live on my channel here. But I want you to go ahead and register for that. So you can go to dayosamuel.com/mastery, or you can simply click the link in the description below and you can go ahead and register, and I'll give you more information about that. It's a live online training that I'm going to be handling myself, and I'm going to be walking you through identifying the reality where you are, and then creating your results, and more importantly, creating a plan to overcome the roadblocks. Now, this is where I bring this particular video to an end. I am Dayo Samuel, and remember to check out dayosamuel.com/mastery for registration and I'll see you in the next video. And of course, you can check the videos right by this corner if you're interested in watching more videos over here. With that said, I'll see you next time. I'll see you at the training actually.